in the alcoholic beverage idea, we have Amarula, we have Grand Marnier, Cavassier, and Kahlua. Fresh fruit. My favorite channel in the world. I'm going to go over the heads of the little children. So you'll have in here, oops, you're going to have sodas, you're going to have apple juice, you've got Fanta. You are going to have Joffrey's coffee. You're going to have decaf. You're going to have all kinds of herbal teas. You've got all kinds of syrups. You have real glasses. You have the lemonade, iced spa water and unsweetened. You have sparkling and tap. You have the espresso machine with little pods. And then they have a spread of desserts here, which is not good for us, but they're bringing out a tray and I see it now. And the most exciting thing of all, not only do they have ice cream sandwiches, they have Mickey bars for free. Mickey bars. Mickey bars are gluten-free, as are the fruit bars. Just saying. Yay. Hi guys. So it's about 10 minutes before our dinner reservation, and we're getting dessert. So I'm taking a picture. The lighting is not grand here. We have a little mini cupcake. We have 2 chocolate chip cookies, a lemon cookie, 2 zebra domes, and a cheesecake. So I'm going to start with the lemon cookie because it's sitting on top of the zebra domes.
One of them, they said, was not only gluten-free, but sugar-free as well.
Yeah, that's the cheesecake. It's both gluten and sugar-free. I'll get there.
That's sugar-free cheesecake?
Mm-hmm.
That's remarkable. Okay.
So lemon cookie, actually kind of nice buttery texture to it. It went into the cheesecake, so I'm trying, or the amarula, so I'm trying to keep this pure flavor. Light, bright, not super dry, which is nice. Pretty good. Chocolate chip cookie. Dry. Very dry. Chocolate chippy but dry. I believe that's a partake cookie. If you've seen the partake line, it's like her work. Good flavor, but they're crumble cookies rather than moist cookies. Oh. And I have something that's half Cavassier and half Grand Marnier.
French Connection.
It's called the French Connection, and I would prefer it over ice, but it's potent. I feel like I'm going to pour it in my lemonade. Hold on. I'm pouring it in my lemonade. See, make your own cocktail. Try that. Okay. Next we've got the little cupcake. They've taken the little wrapper off of it for us.
It's an improvement.
Ooh. The frosting on top is maple. Or amarula cream, that it's not just chocolate frosting. It's a dense buttercream. But it's kind of pretty in there. The cake is cocoa-y more than sugary. Yeah, this is very nice. That's very nice. Okay, we're going to go to the cheesecake. No crust cheesecake. Still pretty frozen. Still frozen in the center. That's nice. It's dense, but it's not super heavy. The lightest hint of a lemon, and again, because it's such that small bite size, it's very, very enjoyable. Ooh, we have exciting new fun coming. Hot juice mimosa. Oh, happy pod juice mimosa. I'd actually do a little heavier on the pod juice because it's a little dry, but actually I take that back. It probably isn't that dry, but I've just eaten a lot of sugar. That was the pinotage. I'm going to try the pinotage.
Although my mouth drinks from the other side.
Yeah. I see it, yeah. Okay, so it's, they had a pinotage, a cabernet, and a red blend. He just said the types of grapes and didn't say what they were, which is a little frustrating. And then they had a Chardonnay, a Moscato style, and a Chenin Blanc, which is sort of the South African Sauvignon Blanc. So, pinotage, like a Pinot Noir, so it's going to be a little bit earthier, but a little peppery on the nose.
and peppery in the tongue as well.
Yeah. So this is a much drier wine, not as fruit forward. I tend to prefer more fruit forward wines.
He said it was going to be much more berry and what was his other description of it?
I missed that because
He said it was dark cherry and
like a blackberry or blackcurrant. It's.
I'm not tasting any black cherry or sweet to it at all.
I mean, there's a finish. It's not heavily fruit. It's really not. So it is what it is. But
it's not a dessert wine though.
Last but not least, Bradomes. We're going to have them again in the Boma review because they'll be on the buffet there, but gluten-free. Is a regular Gibradome. It's chocolate cake, covered with an amarula cream, covered with a white chocolate ganache. However, these are just chocolate covered with amarula cream, covered with the white chocolate glaze, because we can't have cake. And I like these more. All right.
It's funny, Disney often will make their dishes better with gluten-free than with the actual stuff that they sell to the mere mortals. What was the other breakfast? The Bronto
wrap.
Bronto wraps over at Galaxy's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's rolled in a pita, almost like a.
They actually have a pita now for gluten-free. It's made out of tapioca starch. It's pretty good.
I really enjoyed my
Bronto wrap.
Yeah, I mean, she had her Bronto wrap. I tasted a bite of it, and I was like, I'm going to do that to mine. So I peeled all of my pita off because I don't have gluten issues. But I thought that it was just better to have the egg wrapper wrapped around the outside because then you got so much more of the flavor of the contents and the sauce and all the things together. That was just superior.
Now, what's interesting to me is in Disney World, the Bronto wrap is scrambled eggs. It's not an egg patty. So I was hoping I was going to get it to pick up, and they come give me this thing, and I'm like, I need a knife and fork because it wasn't good there. Unless they got in a wrapper, don't do the gluten-free Bronto wrap in Disney.
You don't just put your face into a trough and go.
I wish. All right. So on that note, I have my pug juice mimosa. I have my Crevassier Grand Marnier and lemonade, which is fabulous together. And I'm finishing up these desserts, so we can go downstairs and have dinner. We'll be back, but this is the beginning of club level, just so you can see all of the options that are available. And we'll be back. Hi, we're back at Kilimanjaro Kilimanjaro club level for breakfast. So this morning I need to go ask for a chef so we can make our arrangements and find out what I can eat each day. But before I do that, let's give you a view of the club. Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, they put the club level event up on this top floor. There are a few rooms on this top level, and then you've got a nice eating area. Food against the wall there, and I'm going to go find somebody to help me. Okay, so we are back at club level. I am drinking this morning a cranberry mimosa. They have pog juice is their specialty beverage. They call it jungle juice here. Orange juice or cranberry juice with the sparkling. I know at Coronado they use cava, so I don't know what their sparkling is here, but those are the three. I also just picked up jungle juice with ice. I spoke with the chef. So they have gluten-free waffles, gluten-free bagels. I think they have gluten-free muffins, although they didn't say that this time specifically. Normally, any of the fruits and the kind of things that are up on the breakfast buffet, you can ask the staff and they'll bring it from the back. But for this one, I asked to speak to the chef, and he's going to make me a scrambled egg because it's not on the menu without anything else on it. I'm getting a bagel, smoked salmon, and cream cheese, and some fruit from there. But normally you can get most of that. If you don't want to take from the bar, they have it in the back, and you can just ask one of the cast members to help you out with that. Drew has eaten his gluten-filled items. They did have some hard-boiled egg halves that had some kind of like a paprika or something on them, but they were hard-boiled, not deviled. And then he added...
It was deviled. And
it was deviled.
I put the African
mustard on top of it, yeah. But I thought it was just...
It was a deviled egg.
It was? Okay. It just said hard-boiled egg.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So deviled eggs, which are also different. They're different then. But it was a flat one. It wasn't a built-up one. Okay. So I'm waiting for my food. Once it gets there, I'll show you what that's all about. And then we'll take it from there.
The Diet Coke is spot on. The mimosa is the jungle juice mimosa, pog juice mimosa. And it's got a lovely little, slightly different flavor to it.
Because of the guava. Probably.
The strangest mimosa that I've ever had was a red grapefruit mimosa.
Oh, I love those.
Fantastic. But this one may actually take the next level to the mimosas.
The my when you go to all right, it's Wilderness Lodge, and it's the one where they yell about the ketchup, and I think it was Spring Canyon, but I will look that up, and if I am incorrect, it will be down here. But at that restaurant, they do a mimosa flight where they have orange juice, blood orange juice, pomegranate, and red grapefruit.
Very nice.
And the red grapefruit is very tasty. All right, so we'll get to talk to you.
We're in Florida already.
Ooh, I know, yeah, you make it all happen. All right, so we'll talk to you when the food gets here, but we're going to talk to other people now. I just had a great talk with the chef. He's new, so he's giving us the information he has. But they can make anything in the back, like we said. Looking at the foods that were available for the lunch break time and the dinner break time, most things don't look safe for me. However, the chef who's going to be here in the afternoon and evening today is the head chef for Concierge, so they might be coming more creative and coming up with stuff. The pictures you're looking at right now are the platters that were made for me. You see scrambled eggs, you see bagel and cream cheese in separate containers, and then you see ham and prosciutto and a bee cheese, he said, which is rubbed in what looks like espresso.
Anyone like a mimosa this morning?
I told you, would you like a refill? You're good. All right, so they're bringing the mimosas around. We're gonna try the bee cheese. Almost like toast. Yeah, it tastes like toast to me.
Tastes like coffee.
Coffee? Oh, on the other side. A little bit on that outer side, yeah. Very light.
Very light, yeah. It is.
I like that one a lot. Okay, scrambled eggs because you made them for me. Okay. The mimosa station is parked right next to us. So actually, scrambled eggs are great. They're not
Lovely,
too,
thank you.
they're not too overcooked.
Look, I got the female glass too.
You did, see? Drew's a girl again.
Again.
At least for the beverages. Yeah. Those are very good. It's not a standard smoked salmon. It's got like a rub on it. I'm gonna see what this is like. Gluten-free bagel. I believe they're Udi's. They might Knick are the donuts. I think these are just Udi's. So salmon's definitely smoked, but it's not. It has a more smoky flavor. It's nice. Hold on. The same butteriness you get from a normal smoked salmon. Cream cheese offset, of course. But it's very mild. It's not overly salty. It's really nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, and then we've got as well as the cheese, he gave me some ham. It is ham. And then the prosciutto.
That's not the same ham they got up there on the cutting board.
Oh, well, there's that
ham,
and prosciutto.
That ham is more of a honey glazed with the pineapple.
Oh, that's right. I
grains
asked
and all
him for the hot ham, so maybe it's not safe. That's okay. So we've got just a standard ham rather than the glazed ham they have out there. But to make up for it, he also brought me some prosciutto. So, we've got a move and groove. Oh, there's also strawberries, piece of watermelon, some grapes. But it's now time for us to move and groove, eat, get ourselves moving. And we will see you at the next meal. So we are here back at the snack time for the club, Kilimanjaro club. So those are a whole plate of death for me, so I wouldn't eat those. The olives maybe, but the hummus, they've got veggies. And again, this is snacky food. This is absolutely not food. This is snacky food. But so you can see, and they probably could make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich. There are potato chips, which I believe are gluten-free. Let me do one look at these, the Miss Vicky's. Still got your coffee, your sparkling water, your filtered water, your spa water. Looks like it's cucumber mint today. Lemonade, unsweet iced tea, and all your sweeteners, your drinks. Oh, I know what I want. They have Mickey bars. I am getting myself a darn Mickey bar. Okay, so the Mickey bars aren't actually out this time of day. However, I asked very nicely, and they're getting me one. I did, however, make myself an Arnold Palmer. Because we just had lunch, I didn't really want snacks. You know, it was hummus and crudité. And just stuff to relax with. It's a Mickey bar. It's a Mickey bar. Mickey, 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 Mickey bar. It's a Mickey bar. Okay, sorry. Not all of them have those. So I'm going to eat the Mickey bar. There's nothing like the real thing from the parks.
Ice cream on a hot day.
Mm-hmm.
On a hot tin roof.
It's a good solid chocolatey flavor in the chocolatey coating if you've never tried one. Vanilla ice cream on the inside. And the bars, not the sandwiches, but the bars are gluten-free. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm a little concerned though, those chips were not marked gluten-free. The Miss Vicky's chips, so I may have to look that up online just to double check, because I know one of my friends got sick from it. I was from chips in a resort. It may not have been Miss Vicky's. But the joys of hidden gluten, you know. All right, well, I'm going to enjoy my Mickey bar because it's already frosting up. It's so hot today. And it will get worse. But I'm going to sit and relax. Drew's going to sit and relax, and we're going to have fun. Woo. Okay, so Drew got the Moscato, which is their house Moscato.
It's Jamba, I think.
Jamba is the brand? Jumbo?
It's
I've never heard of it.
The name of the African sweet wine that is similar to a Moscato.
Gotcha. So it's what he said. I'll see if I can find out. If I can find out, I'll put it down below. If not, you heard what we said. So less sweet than a Moscato. Moscatos tend to be bubbly. No, Moscatos aren't bubbly. Moscatos remind me normally of ice wines where they're almost cloyingly sweet. Mm-hmm. This is cleaner. There's still, a little bit of a trace retention of the sugar. And it's got a bitter bite to it. Like center mint palate. It's sweet on the sides, but there's this edge of something that's not pure sweet, if that makes sense. So it's nice. It's a little more complex. I probably would still lean more toward the Chenin Blanc, which will be a little more fruit forward. Usually apricots, honeys, grapefruits, citrus, those kinds of flavors. And I may get a glass.
I got an olive salad.
Yeah.
Olive and citrus salad. And so I figured the Moscato would go better with that.
Really?
Wow.
All right.
And in combination with my African spice nuts and the dehydrated bananas.
Banana pieces. Yeah, so he got little snacky things sliced. One less than he originally planned. He dropped a piece on the floor. But he has dried banana slices. He's got the African spice nuts, and then the olive citrus salad. One slice of banana which has evaporated, and we may never see it again. But I bet you the cleaning crew will. And like I said, I had my Mickey bar, which was awesome. And yeah, so they're going to get me, I asked them for a little bit of crudité, because I wanted something cold and fresh. And so some of the olives, because the olives look kind of nice, and I think I need the salt back in my system. The head chef is going to be the person who comes in tonight. And we're going to talk to her about some other stuff and see what's available for the dinner meal, which hopefully you'll see momentarily. If not, you may see me when it's time to try another glass of wine or something. I had a lot more olives in the olive salad that you're looking at, but I got hungry, so I ate them. The picture of the olives will go right here, and then while she had it much more prettily designed, there's veggies. They offered me dip. I can't do the hummus, but they offered me a ranch dressing. Celery. Tastes like celery.
Water with strings in it.
Water with strings in it, yeah, which is okay. Right now, as hot as it was out there, I'm okay with that. It's a carrot. Tastes like a carrot. Tastes like a carrot. Cucumber, not for Drew. Cucumbery.
Sperm.
Do not spurn my cucumbers. And then the olive salad. The black olives are not salty at all, almost a little bit sweet, but they have a good buttery olivey flavor at the end. The green olives, and there were more of them in before, were very salty with the pimento in the inside. And then the little tiny itsy bitsy red peppers that are kind of sweet. And then there's some parsley and a very, very light kind of vinaigrette. Last but not least, Chenin Blanc. Ooh. Clink. So it's I'm assuming it's an African wine. I wish I could see the bottles, because they didn't have any bottles out. They just bring it from the back. And even last night, they just had the cores out, the cordials, but they didn't have the wines out. Hello. It's a little bitter. Okay, so we have picked up. We're back for dinner service, as it were, or hors d'oeuvres they call it. If you don't have allergies, like today, they have looks like tamarind meatballs and some cauliflower and maybe cheese and soup. I'm looking at what he got, Drew, who's with me on this trip. The chef is actually coming up to speak to me. She said, all right, well, for your allergies, we have these things we can bring you. So they're bringing me a steak with mashed potatoes and the Durban chicken, which is their specialty chicken with the basmati rice. And then we're going to talk about what else is available or options for me. I'm hoping there's something green vegetable-y rather than just starchy. I also am trying another one of the wines. This is the red blend. I asked for a half glass, like I stopped him mid-pour. He would have been giving me more than that. I don't need tons of wine. Sometimes I just like the flavor with a little bit of something. So this has kind of a really acidic nose. At least to me. All right, it's got the burn of a Cabernet Sauvignon. And it's sour. Like it's been open too long.
They described this, it's not the actual name, as a Pinotage.
Yes. Oh, you found the one that was that. So, I'm going to get his opinion on this one because it's one he hasn't tried and see if he thinks the same thing I think.
Is that the same one you got?
Nope, no. I got the red blend.
I am, unfortunately, without the knowledge of what you thought of this, so let me see what I think.
Yeah, well, that's what I prefer, is to see if it's just me being the attitude queen or if you have the same thoughts.
It's a very complex blend with none of the best attributes of anything that was blended.
I said it burns my tongue like a Cabernet and it's sour like it's been open too long.
There may be part of the problem, yeah.
And I don't know because I would think they'd go through it quickly, but yeah, do not like. I'm going to try his pinotage, which I thought you had this one last night, I thought. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to try it.
They were telling me that it has a South African grape to it, which is very near the coffee ground, or coffee tobacco harvest.
No, I can see that. Now, that one's much more palatable. It is
It's been open
over
far
fruity.
less.
Yeah. I think it's been open a while, though, too. It's very sweet.
It is open. It has been open, so I'm not sure how long it's sat
but
open.
I can't imagine that people are. I mean, I'm seeing red wines in a lot of people's glasses, so one of these obviously has been getting poured. Well, there are three of them. These two and the Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, I am not a fan of Cabernet Sauvignon, so maybe that's it. Maybe the Cabernet Sauvignon would be better, but this one.
They told me that this one had a very high tannin count, and I was like, ooh, let's just pour a half a glass then.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really looking for
Yeah, I mean, and that one's perfectly serviceable.
Cabs.
But not what I had.
Yeah.
Okay, so had an amazing talk with Cristal, our chef. She's amazing, love her, really. The chicken sambal soup that was out there was safe, especially because they're the ones pouring it, so it was okay for me. So we're giving that a try first. Oh.
Can this go on top of what you have?
What's the spot?
I just turned the body mic on, so this is amazing. Smoky. It is salty, but not overly salty. Chicken is tender within the soup. Little pieces. Little potatoes. It's a cornstarch slurry. It's the thickener. Run. They have the chicken sambal. It's spicy, but not badly spicy. Just like a little burn at the back. Run. That is phenomenal. Oh my God. I'm in love. We love Cristal. She's amazing. She's phenomenal. So the two dishes that I am showing you right now are from Boma. They also can do a third one, which I'm hoping to get tomorrow, which is a shredded pulled pork with the tamarind barbecue sauce over the black-eyed peas. All of these things come from Boma, and they pull those as plates, especially when there's nothing gluten-free here. But the chicken sambal, which I know was on the menu down in Boma too. Like, I could just have a bowl of this and be done. That's awesome. All right.
Not this size bowl.
No, I mean, I would have like 8 of those bowls and I'd be done. All right, so unfortunately the food has been sitting a little bit because we were chatting with Cristal. She was going over stuff. She's amazing. We are thrilled about her. I'm trying to cut into the meat. She said, they have the meat. I think this is the strip loin I didn't get last night. And the chicken is the chicken that was not served last night, but I think is served tonight. So this is their strip loin. Ooh, it's got an interesting rub on it. A little bit of heat. Right amount of salt. Is it coffee? It's peppery. May I give you a piece to try?
I've got my mouth full of meatballs.
No, I can set it right there.
Okay.
All right. We'll get his opinion on it. And then there's the mashed potatoes. They look more like an olive oil mashed potato.
For people with dairy allergies.
Probably, yeah. It is... Oh, what's the other seasonings in here? Hold on. I know these flavors. Oh my God. It's not just straight potatoes. It's not overly herbaceous. But I don't know if it's dill. There's a straight center palate up there that just has a little interest to it. So it's not bland, but the flavor is really nice. Good morning. We are back at breakfast. So since I had a nice chat with the chef yesterday, she's actually got some items ready for me. So there's some fruits. She already had, hopefully, berries and strawberries. Berries and other fruits, I'm not sure what, already pulled. As well as meat and cheese platter. And then I'm going to be getting smoked salmon, bagel, and cream cheese to go because I kind of want something nice like that.
They don't have the salmon out on the line yet, but they definitely
They
have.
do have it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't on the plate next to the sign that said salmon.
Oh, gotcha. But but I saw it there. All right, so Drew, for those of you who can eat gluten, is having a croissant, some cheese, some strawberries, and the turkey bobotie. What do you think? And the bobotie is actually safer, I believe. What did you think of it?
It is. If you were going to have an omelet in the morning, boy, this is the African way to take it.
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
It's got some amazing flavors to it. I can't identify them, but the spices are clearly turmeric and cumin. It's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very enjoyable. You can get that also if you're doing breakfast at Boma. They have that on the line. That's the first time I tried it, yeah.
Brilliant, yeah.
All right, so...
And the croissant, unfortunately, it says buttery croissant. But boy, when I picked it up, it could not have been harder than a brick. I mean, it is hard.
It's right.
Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm showing you pictures of everything they pre-prepared for me because I had the lovely chat with Crystal. So you've got a bagel and cream cheese. They're bringing me up smoked salmon. I've got ham, prosciutto, salami, the bee cheese that had the espresso rub on it, and what looks like a Gouda. No, it tastes like a cheddar to me. Just good cheddar to me. But it's a rounded edge cheddar. But it's rounded edge, which is not usual to me for a cheddar. And then grapes, strawberries, pineapples, mango, a cantaloupe piece. Thank God there's only one, and watermelon. So much food. So much food. All right. I'm gonna start you. Oh, and even better, a non-dairy amazing coffee. All right, we're gonna give the iced coffee that she made for me for possibly soy milk. If not, they went to almond. And she's asked me if I like flavors, and I said yes, vanillas or chocolates. It looks like she might have found a vanilla. I'm not sure. Hold on. Oh, that's nice. Is there a flavor there? I think it's a vanilla latte. Oh, that's so lovely. Non-dairy, if you would like to try a sip. So yeah, and that's because out here they only had different milks rather than an alternative milks, and I really didn't want to do. Well, I can do cream cheese. I can't do straight dairy, so that's a lovely little. I got a decaf one, so just a little tiny bit of espresso for me this morning. Not a whole lot of caffeine. That's awesome. All right. Most of this stuff I think is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, salami, ham, and prosciutto we had yesterday. The cheese we just tried, which was that cheddar base. The only fruit that I'm amazingly shocked and excited about is there's mango on my plate. You know what I should have asked for? Oh, I'm such a schmoo.
I would have named that cantaloupe based on the color alone, but I don't have a good view of it because of the
This is the
sun
cantaloupe,
behind me.
and I don't like cantaloupe.
Oh, please.
Have my cantaloupe.
Thank you.
Yeah, the rest are all fruits I like. I just don't like the flavor of cantaloupe.
I can't do watermelon. Not that I can't, but it just does nothing for me. I don't like
Oh,
it.
I love when it's good watermelon. It's got sweetness. A lot of times I don't let it do the right thing.
Yeah.
Same with honeydew in hotels.
The only thing good to do with the watermelon is to pour tequila in it.
Morning, kids. No. All right. We're gonna eat our breakfast. If anything else changes, I'll let you know. Okay. So breakfast has been incredibly filling. The coffee was amazing. The chef was phenomenal. He came up and chatted with us. Do realize that things that each experience may be a little bit different. Sometimes there's a little bit of magic thrown in, and it depends on your connection with the chef. The first time I ate at Coronado Springs, the first time was like bells and whistles. Like I don't know if you've seen that one. I had gone back and there was nothing I could eat on the dessert bar, but they knew what was being made was stuff I couldn't have. So they had some other things, like it was like a jelly candy that they made and one other thing that they had, and I got those. And the next night, I think I was chatting with, it was that night, and they were like, how is everything? I said, honestly, I'm craving manchego cheese and a little bit of something sweet, but like more caramelly or more vanilla or something. And their faces lit up. It was the head chef and the assistant. And next thing I know, I get 3 types of manchego cheese at different years of aging.
Nice.
And they happened to have some macarons and a salted caramel ganache that they were testing for something else, so they made me macarons. It was so good. And I saved the extras because they were but the next time I went back, it was, oh, well, here are the things we can give you, and it was very, very different. So we have water, we have a to-go box and some plastic wrap. So if we were going back to our room, we would just have it to snack in the room. Since we're going to the parks, we'll have it as a kind of a light snack in the park. We are at dinner. Today they're offering a chicken tikka masala and a tomato soup with paneer, both of which are safe, and because it is a serving station with the staff serving it, it is safe for us to come and get it. So the first is the chicken tikka masala. It's just a little undercooked. Got a little bit of a kick, not a ton, but a rich flavor to the gravy. Good butter. Chicken tikka masala is usually like a butter base, a tomato gravy base with some butter in there. That's quite tasty, actually. Ironically, this could go with more salt. All right. The other is a tomato soup with paneer, so it's almost like doing like grilled cheese in your soup. Paneer is an Indian cheese. So we're going to try the soup first. Hold on. Okay, so tomato sauce. So it's actually, I complain most of the time that tomato soup just tastes like tomato sauce. This is better. This has, it's the African Indian spices. It just put a bit of a warmth in there. This is good. Because, like I said, Drew's here. The tomato soup from the bar, most of the time, it tastes like tomato sauce. It's got the Indian kind of spices in it, so it's not just. It's got a soup concept to it.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Go for it. And then the chicken tikka masala is pretty good too.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, these are both good. Now the third item that you can usually order from downstairs is a shredded pork with tamarind barbecue sauce. So they're going to be checking downstairs for that. They're supposed to have that for me. They offer that. And then I'm going to look at what's in the rest of the food bar to see if there's anything else that I'd like. And then they'll go ahead and help me with that, to bring stuff just from upstairs behind, rather than stuff that people could have cross-contaminated. And I'll also pick up a little bit of water. And I'm deciding what I'd like to drink. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to eat these and just chill for a minute. And we'll talk to you when we get the last item. So ironically, since I hadn't made up my mind about the beverages, Drew got the red sangria, so I'm going to try it.
And because you talked me into it, I got the manchego cheese.
Oh, I love that is manchego. That was what we had this morning. I love manchego. All right, so here we go. So it is
Sweet.
It's definitely sweet, yeah, of course, because of the whatever liqueurs or whatever else they put in. Not a depth in the body to the red wine, but it's still got a little more fruit than some of the others. It's not bad. Actually, I don't mind that.
I have a secret.
Which is?
Don't tell anyone. This sangria came out of a box.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
Okay.
We're going to try the Chardonnay now. Ooh. I put it in the plastic glass because I just wanted a tiny taste. It's actually one of the least offensive scents. I am not a fan of Chardonnay. The oakiness hurts my tongue. And it's probably just an allergy I have of some kind. It tastes like Chardonnay. If you like Chardonnay, this is a Chardonnay. I'm sorry, my palate doesn't describe it well. It just always comes off as kind of bitter and medicinal to me. And it's not awful, but it's just not my palate. Hi guys. So we've gotten dinner for tonight. I started to eat the potatoes underneath the steak, but this is a steak similar to last night. And then we also have the tamarind pork with the black-eyed peas. So we're going to start with that because it's new. And you can help yourself to any if you want, since your stuff is clear. So it's a shredded pork and a tamarind barbecue sauce.
I had the tamarind sauce on meatballs last night, which
Yeah.
of course you can't have because of the breading.
The breading, the meatballs, yeah.
But this sounded lovely.
What taste? It's really good.
I mean, I tried the sauce, and the sauce was overpowering anything else on the plate.
Well, I mean, no, but it's got a good meat flavor.
Good.
All right, so this is black-eyed peas, chakalaka, and some other stuff. She and I chatted last night, and I mentioned that it was a little too salty for me last night, so we'll see how it is today.
Yay, happy Michele.
She made it, I think, herself, or similar. Yeah, that is so much better. The new guy, yeah. But you can taste the black-eyed peas, you can taste the tomato. You're not shuddering from salt. We're going to continue to eat. Oh, and I also got some of the asparagus. They had it on the bar, so they just brought it from the back. It's chilled. Don't eat all the way down on the stems on most of these. They're a little rough. It is chilled asparagus. Normally there's a lemon vinaigrette on it. I thought they said.
Did you take a picture?
It's asparagus. Asparagus. Really nice. Really, really nice. So I have a lot of food to eat here. I'm going to enjoy it. And we will talk to you possibly for dessert. I hope you've enjoyed coming along on this incredible journal exploring club level at Animal Kingdom Lodge, because I've loved it. It's been phenomenal. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last meal through club level service, what do you see? Mickey bars and champagne, packed to be taken to the room by the one and only wonderful Drew. Do it again.
No more sperms, but now we have
Drew.
kudos.
So I had already changed my pajamas when I realized I hadn't gotten dessert, and I really, really wanted a Mickey bar, so they gave us Mickey bars, and Drew wanted to get us champagne, and they really packed up champagne for us. Good Lord, what the
I
hell?
said, only pour it halfway because I want to be able to carry it without spilling it.
Oh, God.
So this is what came out.
And I mean, oh my God, that is so safe.
Above and beyond.
That is club level. Enjoy your Mickey bar. It is good, isn't it? It
It'd be better in mint, but it's really good.
It's probably cold at the moment. Yeah.
No, mint.
Mint?
Mint ice cream.
It's mint ice cream?
No, it would be better.
Oh, better with mint. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, we have a giraffes and a little group of, I think, wildebeest sitting in the corner. The giraffe is off that way eating in the trees, and the little other ones are in the other
You could
corner.
ask them if they want a Mickey bar.
I could, but I don't think they want a Mickey bar. I'm guessing they don't. But I'm going to eat my Mickey bar before it defreezes. So, yeah, club level. We've had the champagne before. We've had the Mickey bars before. You know what they're like. Club level worth it? Yeah. Especially if you have an allergy and you have to get specialty things. They're so helpful, and they're so accommodating, and they're so generous and so kind. And they can't do everything, and you don't bully them. Don't tell them you must have, but if you ask and they can do it, they will. And it's just a joy. They're so wonderful.
I don't know who out there needs to be able to have somebody fun and engaging and always entertaining to everyone around her, but you get the opportunity to travel with Michele. So this is my gift back to her to be able to bring room service to the room, but they don't do that in club
They
level,
don't do
but,
room, yeah.
This is still quite special.
Thank you. Yeah, so this was an awesome experience. So if you haven't done so already, please remember to like this, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?